Good morning students. Welcome to 5th session of 2nd chapter, that is random variable and discrete probability distribution. This is last session of this chapter in which short sums we will do it of 3 marks. Now question is given this way. In a binomial distribution for px is equal to small x, that is considered as px, where value of n is 8 and 2p4 is equal to 5p3. Here this 4 and 3 value, that is of x value, these both are equal to each other. Find probability of getting success in all the trials for this distribution. Now which values are given? 2p4 is equal to 5p3 and n is equal to 8. Now these values are given. Which probability, binomial probability distributions? Formula: px is equal to ncx p raised to x q raised to n minus x, where the value of only n is given, that is 8. So here 8cx p raised to x q raised to 8 minus x, where the value of x 0, 1, 2 up to 8. Now because of x values 4 and 3, these two values are given. So these values p4 and p3 from the formula in this given condition, which is 2p4 is equal to 5p3, in that we put these values will be, so it will be this way. Here 2 into 8c4 p raised to 4 q raised to 8 minus 4, which is equal to this 5 into, now this is p3, so this will be 8c3 into p raised to 3 into q raised to 8 minus 3. Now this 2 into 8c4, value of that comes 70, p raised to 4 q raised to 4 is equal to 5, 8c3, that comes 56, p raised to 3 and q raised to 5. Now 2 into 70, that will be 140, p raised to 4 and q raised to 4 is equal to 5 into 56, that is 280, p raised to 3 and q raised to 5. Now this 140 and 280, if we take this side, this will be equal to 2 only. Here is p4, here is p3. If you take this side, will be in division. p3 cancel, what left will be only p. Here is q4, here is q5. If q4 you take it this side, we divide this. So q4 cancelled, what left will be only q. So now what left? P is equal to 2q. Now we want the value of p and q. So at the place of q, I can write even 1 minus p. So this will be now 2 minus 2p. Now this 2 minus 2p, this is equal to p. So this minus 2p, if I take this side, will be plus 2p. p plus 2p will be 3p is equal to 2. So p will be what? 2 by 3. This is your value of p. Now we want q also. Now for that, very simple, 1 minus p. So 1 minus 2 by 3 will be 1 by 3. So value of q, that is 1 by 3. Now these p and q, both these values we put in the formula, that is p8 is equal to 8c8 2 by 3 raised to 8 1 by 3 raised to 8 minus 8. Why this is p8? Because in the question it is asked find probability of getting success in all the trials for this distribution. Number of trials are 8 and all trials. So that is why we take here n also as 8 and x also as 8. Now this 8C8, that comes 1, 2 raised to 2 by 3 raised to 8 and 1 by 3 raised to 8 minus 8 0, so that also comes 1. So this will be now 256 upon 6561. So this is the answer where that probability of getting success in all the trials, that is 256 upon 6561. Next question. An advertisement company claims that 4 out of 5 housewives do not identify the difference between 2 different brands of butter. To check the claim 5,000 housewives are divided in groups, each group of 5 housewives. If the claim is true, in how many groups among these groups? Number 1, at the most 1 housewife. Number 2, only 2 housewives can identify the difference between 2 different brands of butter. Now here in this question, what is given? That is 4 out of 5 housewives do not identify the difference between the 2 different brands of butter. So in that case, value of Q, that will be 4 by 5. It is already given in the question. Same way, the probability that selected housewife can identify the difference between 2 different brands of butter. So value of P will be 1 by 5. How this 4 by 5 or 1 by 5? Total from 5, 4. Here obviously from 5, 4, so left will be 1. So 1 by 5, that they can identify the difference between 2 different brands of butter. Now total 5,000 housewives. In each group 5 housewives are there. So total how many groups? 1,000. 5,000 divided by 5, so will be 1,000 groups. Now if we take X, that is the number of housewives who identify difference between the different brands of butter, so value of X will be what? 0, 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. Now which values are given? That is N, it is 5, P 1 by 5, Q 4 by 5. Now based on this information, now we write first the formula of this Px, that will be NCx P raised to x Q raised to n minus x, where the value of x will be 0, 1, 2, 3 up to n. Now in this, if we put the values, because which value of P it is given, that is 1 by 5 and Q is 4 by 5. So we put the values in this. 5cx 1 by 5 raised to x 4 by 5 raised to 5 minus x, where the value of x 0, 1, 2 up to 5. Now using this formula, we calculate the probabilities for different values of x and multiplying such probabilities by 1000, we get the number of groups out of 1000 groups in which 0, 1, 2, 3, 4 or 5 housewives can identify the difference between 2 different brands of the butter. So now, which first question, that is at the most 1 housewife can identify the difference between 2 different brands of butter. that we will find. Now for that, the number of groups, that is 1000. Okay, so this 1000 groups in which at the most one housewife can identify the difference between two different brands of butter. So this 1000 we will multiply, and this will be P0 plus P1. Now this 1000 as it is, at the place of this P0, this will be 5C0 into 1 by 5 raised to 0, 4 by 5 raised to 5 minus 0 plus 5C1, 1 by 5 raised to 1, 4 by 5 raised to 5 minus 1. Now when we solve this, 1000, 5C0 will be 1 only, 1 by 5 raised to 0, that also will be 1, while 4 by 5 raised to 5, that will be 1024 by 3125 plus 5C1, that comes 5 into 1 by 5 into 4 by 5 raised to 4, that will be 256 upon 625. When you solve this, what we get, that is 1000 into 1024 upon 3125 plus 256 upon 625. When you divide this, what we get, that is 1000 into 0.32768 plus 0.4096. We add this, what we get, that is 1000 into 0.73728. We multiply this, we get 737.28. That means 737 groups of housewives are such where at the most one housewife can identify the difference between the different brands of butter. Now second question in this only, which is given this way, that two housewives can identify the difference between two brands of butter. So in that case, 1000 into P2, because it is given very clearly that two housewives, so it will be P2. Now this also how we will solve? Same way, 1000 into 5C2 into 1 by 5, because value of P is 1 by 5 raised to 2, 4 by 5 raised to 5 minus 2. Now this will be 1000 into 5C2 will be 10 into 1 upon 25 into 64 by 125. When you calculate this, what we get, that is 1000 into 640 upon 3125, which will be 1000 into 0.2048. When you multiply this 1000, we get 204.8. Here it is value of 204.8 greater than after decimal 0.5. So this can be converted into round figure, that is 205. So in 205 groups, we can say that where two housewives can identify the difference between two brands of the butter. While in this 737.28, less than 0.5, so we have taken same figure 737, and here it's 0.8, so we take 205. So this is how we find where P and Q values were given and X values by here at the most and here 2 housewives. So this is the way how we solve. Today's homework, textbook page number 96, exercise 2, where section C, D, E and F, these 4 sections, it's mixture of all types of sums of this chapter. You do it. I'll give you sufficient time because a number of sums are more, but do it all these sums. Even MCQs, one-line answers, not only of this chapter, but all chapters from textbook, that also you should do it, which will help you in board examination. So this is an end of this session and even of this chapter also. This is last session. See you in next session with new chapter, that is normal distribution. By the time, take care of yourself. Thank you.